Welcome to Mind Exploit Online Examination Tutor. Today, we have an introduction to the UTME English language past questions. This would give us an understanding of the structure of UTME English language questions and how to answer the UTME English language past questions. Firstly, it is essential to know the section of the Comprehension Passage. In answering Comprehension Passage questions in UTME, it requires a strategic approach to ensure you understand the passage and provide accurate answers. Here are some simple guidelines to help you. Read the passage carefully. You can start by reading the passage thoroughly to understand the main idea, the tone, and the purpose. Pay attention to key details, the arguments, and examples provided in the text. Skim the questions first. Before diving into the passage, ensure you skim through the questions to know what to look for while reading. This helps you to focus on relevant parts of the passage. Identify the keywords in questions. Look for keywords or phrases in the questions that will guide you to the specific section of the passage where the answer can be found. Support your answers with evidence. For questions that requires explanation or inference, always support your answers with evidence or examples from the passage. Pay attention to questions types. We have literary questions. These are direct answers from the passage. Simply locate the information and restate it. We have inferential questions. These require you to read between the lines and draw conclusions based on the passage. We have vocabulary questions. You need to explain the meaning of a word or phrase as used in the passage. You can use context clues to infer the meaning. Lastly, you need to manage your time. Allocate time wisely to each question. Don't spend too much time on one question at the expense of the others. If you aren't sure about an answer, move on and return to it later if time permits. Now, lexics and structure. In lexics and structures, we have different forms of questions. The use of synonyms. What are synonyms? Synonyms are words or phrases that have the same or nearly the same meaning as another word or phrase. When we have happy, we have excitement, joyous. And then we have the use of antonyms. An antonym is a word or phrase that has the opposite meaning of another word or phrase. Let's make use of the same word happy. The opposite of the word happy is sad. So that is an example of antonym. Let's move to the use of conjunction. Conjunctions are words that connect words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. You can call them linkers. They help to link ideas and provide clarity to the sentence. We have types of conjunctions. There are three main types of conjunction. The coordinating conjunctions. These conjunctions connect words, phrases, or clauses of equal importance. Examples are and, but, or, so, yet. We also have subordinate conjunctions. These conjunctions connect a dependent clause to an independent clause. Examples are because, since, after, although, if, unless, until. And lastly, we have correlative conjunctions. These conjunctions are used in pairs to connect words or phrases of equal importance. This is just the opposite of coordinating conjunctions. Examples of correlative conjunctions include both and, either or, not only but also, whether or. Now we need to understand the use of preposition. Prepositions are words that show the relationship between a noun or pronoun and other words in a sentence. They indicate location, direction, time, manner, and other relationships. Examples of preposition that has to do with location, we have in the basket, we have on the table, at Lagos, by the roadside, with you. We have words that has to do with direction, we have to, from, up, down, in, out. We have preposition that has to do with time, at 10 o'clock, on Tuesday, during break, before Tuesday, after 6 o'clock. We have prepositions that has to do with manner, by, with, and in. Here are some examples of how to use prepositions. In, used to indicate location or position. The librarian is in the library. On, I am on the phone. At, the meeting is at 2 p.m. To, I am going to the park. From, the package is from Amazon. Up, the prices are going up. Now let's move to phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are combinations of verbs and preposition to give a literary meaning. When you see a phrasal verb, you must see a verb in it and you must see a preposition in it. So bringing them together is what makes it a phrasal verb. For example, we have wake up. Wake up means to stop sleeping. An example in a sentence is, I woke up early this morning to study for my exam. We have turn up, to increase the volume or intensity of something. Can you turn up the music? I want to dance. Turn down, to decrease the volume or intensity of something. Could you please tell grandma to turn down our radio? Get on, to board a vehicle or make progress. I got on the bus and headed to school. Get off, to leave a vehicle or stop doing something. I got off the bus at the next bus stop. So, we have other sections like the use of adverbs, the use of concord under the Lexis and Structure. Another part of your examination is the oral English. This has to do with articulation of words. Generally in English language, there are 44 phonemes that make up the language. They are divided into 19 consonant sounds, 7 digraphs, 5 long vowels, 5 short vowels, 2 OO sounds, and 2 diphthongs. We have questions that will come across all the sounds, so you ensure you know all your consonant sounds and your vowel sounds. There will be questions on syllable stress pattern, the monosyllabic words and the multiple syllabic words. Then we have the emphatic stress, where you'll be given questions and to answer them based on emphatic stress. In summary, the English language UTME questions covers your comprehension passage, your Lexis Structure that has to do with your use of concord, the use of adverbs, the use of synonyms, the use of antonyms, the use of prepositions, the use of conjunction, and all. Then we have the last part that covers the oral English, which has to do with questions on your consonant sound, vowel sounds, emphatic stress, and syllable divisions. Thank you. See you in the next video where we'll be exploring all the questions by section. Please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow all our social media handles at Mind Exploit Educational Consults. Thank you.